Hi, this is Mike Wallach with TriMech. I want to show you a new system level option in SOLIDWORKS 2025. So here in SOLIDWORKS 2024, I have this assembly, and as you can see, the individual components have the usual presentation with the name of the component, the instance count, and then the configuration and display state name. But in many cases, there's only one configuration and only one display state name with each component. And so if you right-click at the top of the tree and go to Tree Display, Component Name and Description, you can turn on this option, Do Not Show Configuration or Display State Name if only one exists. And this can really clean up the tree in those cases, because if we only have one configuration, then we get a much shortened version of the name of the component without all the extra unnecessary configuration and display state information. Okay, great. Well, in SOLIDWORKS 2025 here, if I right click on the top of the tree and go to Tree Display, Component Name and Description, then I see that that option is grayed out. All of these options are grayed out. And it tells me that options for component names and descriptions are set in System Options. To enable the options at the document level, click Options, System Options, Feature Manager, and clear the Override Document Tree or Document Level Tree Display option. Okay, let's go take a look at that. So System Options and Feature Manager, and we have this option right here, Override Document Level Tree Display, which was not here in 2024. And we have a button, Component Name and Description, where we can now get that same option to not show configuration or display state names if only one exists. So now I can set this as a system level option instead of document level. So any assembly that I open is going to have this presentation by default rather than whatever was set for the document. Now, if we don't want that to be the case, we can always go into Options and go back to Feature Manager and turn that system level override off. And so now we'll be able to control this at the document level just like before. Okay. So to recap, in SOLIDWORKS 2024 and before, we would have to go to Tree Display, Component Name and Description, and turn on this option in order to not show configuration or display state name. In SOLIDWORKS 2025, we now have an additional system level option so that we can override that document setting and just have one setting for all of our assemblies and leave it at that. I think that's a really nice improvement, and I hope you found that useful, and have a good day.